Good evening and welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, and a perfect night for college football. We're in the midst of a roaring sea of red as the Cornhuskers are set to kick off this campaign, they hope, with a victory. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touch! Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hold and fire complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter, but you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Rodriguez will go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch. And then here comes the Texas offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's out of bounds after a big pickup, and there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stoneburner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Then the short completion brings up second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team... So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Back to throw, it's Austin. Pocket starts to collapse. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Batted into the air, and it's picked. Got room on the return. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Nebraska!
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the...
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And he's wrapped up after he's... Line gets set, first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes his connection. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Turns it on in midfield. He's off to the races. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorn! The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to...
Oh, and the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what?
And that pass picked off. No room to return, but no. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Rodriguez will throw. Got the back over the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man quickly. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Longhorns are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And maybe a wise move not to even... He's knocked down in the backfield.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they capitalize not only on the... And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with me.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll haul down the returner. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the tackle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. And the Longhorns get enough for the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
The give to the back. Showing off the arm. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to